went down because the teachers made concessions to save around $2 million in insurance. Salaries are cheaper, insurance is cheaper, retirement is cheaper, and they're getting more money from the state. You just heard yesterday they're getting another $2.6 million, more than the $30 million that they announced in the last few months. And most of this money is renewable. It's going to be there again next year, and there's going to be even more because we know a couple hundred teachers have already announced their retirement. One of the things I have to tell you about retirement is we have figured it out, and when a teacher that is making a lot of money can't retire and is forced to stay, it costs around $20,000, $30,000 more in salary to keep them than if they hired somebody else. Add on top of that the additional roll-up costs. So if you pay for Social Security, you pay for Medicare, all that stuff is a fraction of salary. So you're paying more for the more expensive person to stay. Add on top of that that when you replace these people, you hire a person who's on a cheaper retirement system. And so that's also savings. And we have figured it out, and it costs them more to get rid of the early retirement benefit that we have. David Wind, the Deputy Finance Officer for the district, also figured it out. His assumptions were a little bit different than ours, and he also figured out that they save money. We had a math teacher at one of our high schools figure it out because she didn't believe us, and she did a math proof, and she said her calculation saved even more than either one of us had calculated because we were being too conservative. It saves them money. Why did they want to get rid of it? Mean-spirited thing to do to someone who's been around for 25 years? Who knows? It's power over somebody rather than actually something that is generating money. So it is just a mean-spirited thing to do, but they still are insisting upon it.